I gotta go to work, but I'm gonna record a quick Wrestle Ramble really quick, because it's been a long while since I did one of these. I think it's been about a year at this point. God, this snot is pissing me off. I'm not somebody who likes to compare wrestling companies at their lowest to WCW in the year 2000. I think that it's lazy, I think it's a cheap shot, and oftentimes I think people who say stuff like that don't truly grasp how bad 2000 WCW was. Yes, it is often regarded as one of the worst eras for a company in professional wrestling history, and there's a reason for that, because it was awful. And whenever a company is just going through the motions, being awful, they're often compared to 2000 WCW, and I don't think it's fair, because I think I remember seeing a lot of people saying, like, 2023 AEW, or 2024 AEW, or 2019 WWE were 2000 WCW level. And it wasn't. It wasn't. It was nowhere near that bad. 2026 WWE, however, it's getting there. Granted, we're only about 3.5, 4 months into the year, and we still have, 8 months left? Time will only tell. Maybe they'll turn it around. But in its current state, 2026 WWE is honestly some of the worst wrestling, worst product the WWE has ever put on. It's bad. It's getting really bad. I mean, these are just off the top of my head. They had Royce Key's debut, and he hasn't been on TV since his debut. Just immediately shelved somebody after they debuted. Jelly Roll was not only in a singles match on SmackDown against an active roster member, but then he also got in the middle of Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton while they were brawling. Then 3 days later, they had I Show Speed cost the Usos the tag title, or maybe not cost. I don't know. Did they? Whatever. I Show Speed got involved with a tag title match to help Logan Paul win a WWE championship. And then this week you have Pat McAfee being Randy Orton's right-hand man. His right-hand man. A 14-time world champion. Somebody who has been in the business since 2000. And his right-hand man is a former punter for the Indiana Colts. Are we serious? Not only that, but a lot of these WWE shows barely have any wrestling on them. They're very bare minimum. And this is the thing, to me, that is... It makes me think that WWE in 2026 is on the same path as WCW in 2001, or 2000 rather, is they're having wrestlers like Cody, their main event guys, go out there in front of a live audience, in front of millions of viewers at home, and say, hey, the company that I work for sucks. Everything they're doing is wrong. If you're the world champion, the top guy, and you think that the promotion that you are world champion for sucks, why should anybody watch it? Half of the main event angles in WCW in the year 2000 were exactly that. It were all of your top guys talking about how much Vince Russo, Eric Bischoff, the powers that be, sucked at their jobs. And to me, it's... you can't be doing that. Because you are then actively hurting your own company. It happened at WCW. It's happening in WWE right now. They are shooting themselves in the foot with the constant celebrity involvement, constant begging for mainstream attention, lazy booking, like the fucking Intercontinental Championship ladder match that they just said, here's a bunch of guys in a match. They'll be facing off at Mania. And retroactively said, oh, these random-ass matches from main event, those are qualifying matches all of a sudden. Lazy booking, incompetent booking, where they're making their own company look like shit. And if you think that your company is shit and that's how you're going to run your angles, then your company is probably shit. Again, we have 8 months left. And only time will tell how bad WWE in 2026 is. I'm not saying that they're going to go out of business like WCW did the next year. But I'm saying the product is pretty much on the same level.